grow tonight after a video surfaced appearing to show the moments leading up to a woman's death at a Fort Wayne Tim Hortons.
The video appears to be tied to an altercation reported there last Wednesday that remains under police investigation. Wayne 15's Mia Pettigrew has the latest.
Nearly a week after the reported battery at this Tim Hortons, video appearing to show the altercation has been circulating online as the woman's family and community members push for answers. Fort Wayne police say officers were called to the Tim Hortons on Ice Way just after 8 a.m. Wednesday morning for what they describe as an altercation involving a reported battery. Investigators say the woman involved became unresponsive before officers were able to speak with her. She was taken to a hospital where she later died. While police have not officially identified her, family members online say the woman was 75-year-old Anita Grayson. Police say detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected surveillance footage, and processed evidence from the scene as the investigation continues. Wayne 15 does not have permission to show the full video, but these screen grabs appear to show a verbal confrontation between Grayson and an employee behind the counter before the situation becomes physical. It also shows the employee come from around the corner and repeatedly strike Grayson as the two fall near the front of the restaurant. Another employee is later seen approaching before a third person eventually pulls them away. Today, the restaurant's dining room remained closed while drive-through service continued. In a statement to Wayne 15, Tim Hortons Media Relations said the company was deeply saddened by the incident and said the local franchise is cooperating fully with the police investigation. The Allen County Coroner's Office is still working to determine Grayson's official cause and manner of death. Police say the case will be sent to the Allen County Prosecutor's Office once the investigation is complete. Mia Pettigrew, Wayne 15 News.
Fort Wayne, did y'all hear about the 75-year-old woman who lost her life after getting brutally beaten by a group of young girls? The video is currently circulating on Facebook. I don't have the video. I've seen the video. I did not want to upload the video. It's very disturbing to me. This happened at Tim Hortons in Fort Wayne, Indiana, off of fucking Lima Road. In the video that is currently circulating on Facebook, you can see the 75-year-old woman. They were like going back and forth, okay? The girl and the woman were going back and forth. Do not know exactly what was said, but something was said enough to where the girl came and started jumping and attacking, and the fucking employees came and started attacking the 75-year-old woman, and they killed her. She is now dead. She passed away. She ended up having a quote-unquote medical emergency because she had a fucking heart attack after they beat her down to the fucking ground. For some unknown reason, not a singular news outlet in Fort Wayne is fucking speaking on it. The girl is very much so still walking free, living her bestest motherfucking life. Tim Hortons very much so still motherfucking wide ass open for anybody to go to. Like, a woman literally lost her life, and that's so fucking sad. Like, she lived, don't get me wrong, like, you know, she lived 75 years of her life, okay? Lived a great, grand, old, long period of time of life, but was probably expected to live a little bit longer and not to have it end that motherfucking way at fucking fat ass Tim Hortons? Hell no. I'm just shocked because nobody's speaking on it. I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, okay, this is crazy. Now I'm seeing people make videos about it on here, and with the following that I have, at the very fucking least, I can make a video and have the people of Fort Wayne know, because y'all chat, that's what the fuck I stay at. What the fuck's going on? Because that's fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck? So, like, repost, share this shit, and if you have any more information on this, please do let me know. Drop it in the comment section so I can, you know, get all the information right. Anywho's though, love y'all chat. Bye.
A 75-year-old black mother and grandmother was beaten to death at a Tim Hortons in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and sadly, the people that attacked her have yet to be arrested. Let's get into it. So the woman's name was Anita Ann Grayson, and she was 75 years old, and video footage posted by her daughter shows what may have led to the incident. There appears to have been a disagreement between Miss Grayson and two of Tim Hortons' employees. Now, one of the employees places her hands on Miss Grayson, and a shoving match ensues. From there, the employee begins to punch Miss Grayson repeatedly until she falls onto the floor, and then another employee joins the melee. Now, the attackers can be seen throwing kicks and punches while Miss Grayson is on the floor. And after the fight was broken up, Miss Grayson is seen on the floor struggling to get up. Now, according to local media outlets, the incident took place May 13th around 8:15 a.m. at Tim Hortons in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The police responded to what was reported as an altercation that involved a reported battery. And when officers arrived, Miss Grayson was unresponsive and medics started life-saving measures, but unfortunately she died at the hospital. She leaves behind children and grandchildren. Now, one of the people seen in the video has been identified as August Horner, and this is a photo that Miss Grayson's daughter has shared. There's currently a rally being planned at the Allen County Courthouse May 20th that starts at 3 p.m. to demand justice for Anita Grayson. A GoFundMe has been started to help honor the life of Miss Grayson as well. Now, I reached out to Miss Grayson's daughter via Facebook, but did not hear back by the time of this video. However, on the GoFundMe that was started for Miss Grayson, she was described as a God-fearing woman with a loving spirit who dedicated her life to her faith, her children, and her family. She was the best mother anyone could ask for, hardworking, compassionate, selfless, and always willing to help others before herself. She lovingly raised 4 children and was the heart of our entire family. Wow, it sounds like she will be truly missed. Tim Hortons did not return my request for comment.
You mean to tell me an elderly woman was unalived by one of Tim Hortons' employees and she still hasn't been arrested? All right, y'all, listen, get up in here. So, it's being reported in Fort Wayne, Indiana, an employee that works at Tim Hortons actually beat and unalive a older black woman. Miss Anita Grayson, this beautiful woman, she was in this store and she was attacked by one of the employees. Not only was she attacked, but she unfortunately lost her life. And this happened on May the 13th, last Wednesday. There's no type of media coverage going on it. No one is talking about this. Now, this is the heifer. This is the heifer right here that allegedly they said that did it. Okay, now the incident report and everything is going on, and they claim that they doing an investigation. But this is the one that works at the place, at the gas station. They say the woman was just going in there to get ice, and apparently this happens to a lot of they people that goes up in that particular store. Now, of course, the family is calling for justice. The family is calling for an arrest. The police department ain't said, did nothing, ain't arrested nobody or nothing. Now, guys, I need y'all to repost this video, say her name, and make sure you call Fort Wayne, Indiana Police Department and ask them what's going on with the prosecution. Because what's going on? Because if this was on the other foot, she'd have been in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to go on get that arrest warrant made and get her arrested. Again, y'all tell me what y'all think about this up in the comments. Again, justice for Anita Grayson. Say her name. Justice for this woman.
All right, you guys. There have been a recent death in Fort Wayne of a 75-year-old woman, and they are bringing race into it. Gosh. All right, so on Wednesday, May 13th, Anita Grayson went to 3975 Iceway on the north side of Fort Wayne to a Tim Hortons at 8:09 a.m. She first went through the drive-thru. She did not like her order, so she went inside the store to address it. Anita started arguing with a 17-year-old female employee. A 20-year-old shift leader stepped in and told Anita to leave. Anita moved right toward the employee. The shift leader put her hands up to in between Anita and the employee, but Anita she just needed to get to the employee for some reason. I don't know why. So Anita pushed the shift leader and then punched the shift leader in the face, knocking off her glasses. So the shift leader, hit her back. So Anita hit her in the face and then grabbed her by her hair and put her to the ground, and they were rolling on the floor. Anita pulled out her hair and her hair was on the ground. So the other two employees came and ran up to break them up. And so after they broke it up, two of the employees took the shift leader to the back, and Anita sat down. And then she was on the phone talking, and for some reason, she put the shift leader's hair in her purse. Why? I don't know. And then she laid on the ground, and then the shift leader went to go check on her before the police came, and she died right there. So I rewatched the video 2 times. You can find the video on X, and you could just find the video on the internet. I watched it clearly. I don't see where the daughter sees the race in this, because the employee is white and Anita is black. Okay? And I don't see the race part in here, because she says, "Oh, you guys are trying to make it seem like my mother was the aggressor." But newsflash, your mother was the aggressor, because the employee, the shift leader, was just trying to de-escalate and tell her to leave, but she wouldn't. Okay, you can see that in the video. 3 articles said that this video was edited. So we don't see the full version, and we don't see the version where Anita picks up the hair and puts it in a purse. We don't see the version where Anita is lying down on the floor unresponsive. This is why they said this video is heavily edited, just to see the fight. Okay, so this is why the police is taking the account of the employees and what the employees are saying. And yes, I think the employees should, you know, I understand when someone hits you, you hit them back, you're defending yourself. I get that. But they should have just went in the back and called the police. Right? Easier said than done. I get it. But I do think, because Anita died, my opinion, that the white lady should be held accountable for something. I don't think she deserved jail time, because she was defending herself if you see the video. But it just sucks that she had to die over this, of repeated blows to the head, right? Because she's elderly. She's easy to take over, you know. And no, Anita did not get jumped. She did not. It was just a shift leader and Anita. And the crazy thing is, I went on X to get pictures of this beautiful woman, and the police say it's her fault and they're not going to arrest the white woman. Okay, that's that's kind of fucked up to say, but let's call it a spade a spade. It's true. She punched first. I could see if Anita was just pointing and talking crap, and then the employee, punched her. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened in the video. Um, This is some crazy stuff. Um, I don't know what to say. If you guys want to watch the video, go watch the video. This, I don't think this should be turned into a white versus black issue. This is like it's sad that this lady lost her life. It's so sad. And her daughter was saying, um, that she took the matriarch from her, which I understand. She was hurt. Um, that the mother should not have entered the coffee shop alive and then came out the coffee shop dead. I agree with that. But if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. I could see she was just getting loud, but she was getting loud enough to say, it looked like she was saying, I'm going to do something to you. That's what it looked like on the video. There's no audio. There's no audio on the video at all. So, if, they can sue Tim Hortons because she died in the Tim Hortons and she was, beat in the Tim Hortons. But if the police say this lady isn't going to jail, she's not. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a talking head.
So an elderly black woman literally died due to being beaten by a younger white lady who was an employee of a Tim Hortons in Fort Washington, right? They got it on footage. Like, they got the video of the young white girl beating up this elderly black lady, right? She goes to the hospital, she dies in the hospital. They did not arrest the white little girl yet because Indiana laws states that it's unclear of the black lady, elderly lady's death. So they have to make sure that the blows to the head was a cause of her death to make an arrest of this young white lady. Until then, this white lady is free because examiners are not sure that her beating this elderly lady up could have potentially be the reason why she's not here no more. Wow.